Jeffree Star admitted to hooking up with Kanye West? Question mark. I have the receipts. I'm gonna throw it up here right now. This is what Jeffree Star had to say. Let me read it, girls. Jeffree Star said, okay, F it. The rumors were true. April 21st, 2025, this year. Well, okay, why did he say this, right? So if you guys don't know, been living under a rock, I'm here to help you out. Hi, my name is Rich Lux. Pick up a subscription on the way out. Join the team, be a sneaky snake. Leave a comment, drop a like, all that stuff. Let's talk about this. Okay, so in the video, there is this tweet, all right? Kanye West put out this tweet. I'm gonna read it too. It goes like this. This song is called Cousins. That's Kanye West's new song. About my cousin that's locked in jail for life for killing a pregnant lady a few years after I told him we wouldn't look at dirty magazines together. So first of all, I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that Kanye West's cousin went and unalived somebody because of the fact that they're not gonna be able to look at magazines together. That right there is no. That is off his rocker. I don't believe that. This person went to jail for their own doing, for them unaliving a pregnant woman. Like that. That's the whole gig, right? Why Kanye West is making it about himself is mind-blowing. But then the receipts go as follows. It says, perhaps in my self-centered mess, I felt it was my fault that I showed him those dirty magazines when he was sick. And then he acted out what we saw. What magazines? What are you talking about? And then Kanye goes on to post, my dad had Playboy magazines, but the magazines I found in the top of my mom's closet were different. My name is Ye, and I sucked my cousin's D till I was 14. Tweet sent. Wow. Wow. And then there's this video circulating about Kanye West that's like going on and on about a rant. We'll get there. Let me get there. All right.
Massive Kanye West interview is dropping very soon. From the looks of it, we could be getting a massive brand new Kanye West interview because just a few moments ago, a Kanye West fan page on Twitter ended up tweeting at Kanye saying, hey Kanye West, I'm pulling up. Where are you at in Spain? Can we look for an interview? I'm just an hour away from your location. And Kanye West looks to be confirming this brand new interview because then he reposted what this Kanye West fan page asked him with him just saying yes. But this might not just be your average Kanye West interview, and this might just be his most controversial interview we've ever seen because then he tweeted saying, everyone loves me now, don't worry, I'll make you hate me again. And now these are just some questions that Kanye West fans in the community have for this interview, with this person saying, ask him who his favorite Ye accounts are. Other person ended up saying, what is his favorite unreleased song? This other person said, if he can clear up his and his cousin's age, which the events of cousins took place. And this person wants the interviewer to ask, does Kanye swallow? You guys know my entire situation though, we are going to be getting a brand new Kanye West interview very soon with a Kanye West fan page, which we've never seen before and is definitely going to be interesting. What questions do you guys want to see Kanye West answer, and do you guys think that he's gonna crash out in this one? Let me know.
After this broke the world news, that's when Jeffree Star tweeted out, okay, F it, the rumors were true, with a little emoji. Let me show you the emoji that he used. Look at that little emoji. What does that emoji mean? So the rumors were true. Jeffree Star said rumors were true. Kanye West and Jeffree Star linked up. So does that mean Kanye West sucked off Jeffree Star? Or did Jeffree Star suck off Kanye West? You know what I'm saying? It's very, because Kanye West is doing all the sucking. You know, if this is true, which Kanye West did tweet it out himself, then D Sucker H-Town has a lot to worry about. Because if there's a new headhunter in town, if there's a new dick sucker in town, and it's Kanye West, it's gonna put a lot of people out of business. Especially D Sucker H-Town. If you guys don't know who that is, so I live in Houston, Texas, right? And there's this anonymous account, right, on the blue page, spicy page, you know what I'm saying? It's called I can't say it, but Sucker H-Town, right? The guy, he wears a mask, so nobody knows who it is. Total anal, wears a mask, and he only sucks off the biggest ones he can find. And everyone tunes in to watch because they want. And then you heard about the Houston DL list, right? You guys don't know about this list?
So let's talk all about this DL list coming out of Houston, Texas. So if you've been on my page recently or you listen to my podcast, He's My Girl, I have been talking about this for the past few weeks. DL is not new. FYI to anyone listening, DL men is not new. Apparently there is this trans woman in Houston, Texas who has just been completely outing all of these DL men and just sending all the receipts. And I've had so many people flooding my DMs, sending me all these videos on TikTok that are talking about it. And I'm just here to say, like, this again is not new information. Now there's so many other avenues we could go down, right? Like the trans community, the black community, the gay community. There's so many different things that we could talk about here, but there's one major factor. The cheater, the man who is doing this. And most of them are in relationships or married or have all these children, and they're doing things behind closed doors that none of y'all want to talk about. None of y'all want to address. Half of y'all want to pretend like it isn't happening. It is happening. It's happening, and we're the ones that have to deal with the shit that comes with that. Apparently some people are really upset with this trans woman for coming out and sending the receipts and outing all these people. And I've gotten some flack on that too, because in the past few videos, I've been outing people as well. And it's like, well, wait. So they're not wrong for doing what they're doing, but we're wrong for being like, yo, this is what's happening, especially what's happening in some of y'all's homes that you don't know about. I am a gay man. I fully respect everybody's coming out story, but what I don't respect is somebody who's cheating and making a whole other second life that nobody knows about, that a wife has no idea about, that kids have no idea about, that parents have no idea about, and ruining other people's lives during their process of trying to figure out who they are. I don't mess with that. Or the people who are single but are like holding up signs about how evil all these black people are, how evil all these trans people are, how evil all of us gays are and crazy, and we shouldn't be allowed in schools and libraries. Like, they're also the same ones who are meeting other guys and trans people and black people at hotel rooms. Again, the reason a lot of us are bringing all of this stuff up is because it's usually those men who are holding up signs against us, not hiring us, talking shit about us 24/7, saying how we don't deserve rights, how we don't deserve this, and this. They're the same ones on these apps with blank profiles messaging us, asking us to go to a hotel room, asking us to meet them at the bar. Like, literally get over yourself. So I had to come on here and say something. Like, this is not new information. And anybody who wants to be mad at this woman who's posting all these stuff, like, you should also probably be mad at the person who's probably like completely deceiving most of the people in their lives. Again, it's good to hate on us and talk shit about us and, oh my God, I would never. But the minute you give somebody 3 or 4 margaritas, they're all about it. I'm over it. This is a story that continues and continues and continues, and most people want to be like, what? Oh my God, I had no idea. Like, yeah, you did. If you would have looked at half the signs, half the red flags you've seen, you would have known it too, but you want to...
There's this list circulating around the city that it has a names of all the DL guys. But anyways, D Sucka H-Town, if you just happen to watch this video, you need to file for Chapter 11 bankruptcy because Kanye West out here. He's the newest headhunter in town, baby. Anyways, let me show you the more receipts that I got, guys. So then it gets a little juicier because Azalea Banks, I don't know how Azalea Banks always weasels her way into the tea, but damn, every time there's drama, it's like Azalea Banks needs to be the newest drama channel at this point. So let me show you what Azalea Banks had to say. She said Kanye and Virgil were lovers. And you know what? I kind of got that vibe too. You know, if you don't know, it was Virgil, I think Virgil Abloh, he was creative director at Louis Vuitton Men's, and he brought this whole cultural shift into Louis Vuitton. They were focusing more on street fashion and streetwear and things of that nature. They supported black artists, black culture, and Louis Vuitton did that whole thing. And now it seems like they swung the other way again. Virgil ended up passing away, unfortunately. I believe it's cancer. I could be wrong. But he did pass away. Rest in peace, Virgil Abloh. And accordingly, there was drama with Kanye West and Virgil because, you know, Kanye West wanted to be creative director of Men's Louis Vuitton. Remember when Kanye West was like, I'm the Louis Vuitton Don. I'm the Louis Vuitton Don. He was carrying trunks everywhere. And Kanye West was really heavy pushing Louis Vuitton. Ultimately, what ended up happening is Virgil Abloh ended up becoming the creative director and getting the job. They chose him over Kanye, which in the actuality I think was. Can you imagine if Kanye was at Louis Vuitton? He would have just been popping off. I could just see some of the stuff Kanye would have said. Y'all spending $10,000 on a bag and it only cost them $100 to make. So all this talk about fake bags and how much they really cost, you know Kanye West would have popped off about it. I recently went on Fox News to talk about this. Here's my segment. Here we go.
And welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. The names Armani and Dior are staples and highly respected in the world of high fashion. Both are facing serious allegations, mainly of exploiting workers and possibly charging hundreds of times over for their products compared to what they spend on them. Italy's competition authority is leading the investigation. Earlier this year, prosecutors say expensive bags were sold by Armani and Dior for extremely high prices and sold to the consumer for luxury rates. Around $50 for labor on a Dior bag. Get that, $50 for labor on a Dior bag, according to this organization, that sold for over $2,000. And around $100 for Armani bag that sold for just under $2,000. That's minus the leather and other trappings. Investigators in Italy say those same bags were created by immigrants who were severely underpaid. Joining us to talk about it now tonight, publicist and fashion expert Brigitte Holden and influencer Rich Lux, and they both have them damn luxury bags here with us.
Yeah.
Love fashion. Karl Lagerfeld and Christian Dior. I'm gonna attack those bags.
Yes.
So when you guys hear this, though, number one, we see individuals are involved, and some would compare it to slave labor. And they're grossly underpaid according to this investigating authority in Italy. And then for you guys paid a lot of money for those products, but pennies on the dollar compared to what you paid. So Brigitte, let's start with you. Your thoughts on this?
Well, like you said, it's slave labor. I mean, it's almost in comparison to the blood diamonds. You know, people are spending money to make a quality product, and then when it's shipped here, we pay more. So it's not fair for the people in the industry who are making these bags. I mean, you need to have, these bags sell for a lot of money.
Right.
They need to make at least half, or if not more, for putting the work in to design these bags for us to carry around.
And Rich, what do you think it takes us as a society to get the same mindset that we had with blood diamonds? People are like, there's no way I'm gonna buy anything associated with blood diamonds out of Africa.
I think once the investigation goes through and we find out how much these people were getting paid, pennies on the dollar, what I think the article said, and it's such a shame because we're buying into a brand because we think that, you know, we buy this brand, we have exclusivity, maybe it attracts a partner, male or female, so we're buying into this, and to find out it's like, I feel like I'm like a scam almost, you know, and it almost dilutes the brand itself. And it's sad, because you spend a lot of money on it, and it's almost like, do people even want to rob me now? Knowing it's $50 bag.
Is that your goal, to be robbed?
No, no. But you know, there's this whole culture of flexing on social media and showing your diamonds or your bags, your clothing, and now we know the true price of these items. It's like, well, I don't want that.
Exactly.
And so when we have individuals who say, it doesn't matter to me, I have nothing to do with it, I paid for my bags, I don't care what goes on behind the scenes. What do you do with people like that?
Well, you know, social consciousness has to play a part in that because exactly.
Culture.
Woke culture. Because I mean, like Rich said, I don't even know if I want to carry the bag anymore. Not because I don't want anybody to rob me, but because it's social conscience. And if you have a conscience, you know that that's not right. We got them to, you know, change their minds on the blood diamonds, because why would you wear a diamond that has caused people
I
to
think
lose their
also
lives?
included in that issue was public pressure. It's
Exactly.
like, if you're wearing this, or, I mean, take for instance PETA. If you're wearing real fur, they're gonna throw some blood on you or
Yeah,
something on you,
absolutely.
you know?
Absolutely.
And sometimes you need public pressure
I agree.
in order to guide you, right, Rich?
Absolutely. I think something happened similar to Balenciaga in the past of the scandal that they went through a couple years ago. And it applied pressure. So when people wear that brand, people are, you know, side-eyeing them. So I think you are right. It is public pressure needs to be applied to that, to knowing that some of the bags like the Dior and Armani that we're wearing are being basically slave labor.
All right, and really quick, show that picture, Sonora. We almost forgot your topic, the BBL costume.
Oh my gosh.
Really quick, in 10 seconds, what do you guys think?
I love it.
More power to you. More power to you. You don't have to go under the knife to get it done. You can wear a costume.
And so that is, there you go.
Yeah, that's a little much.
They're doing
That's-
too
that-
much.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And what is that, Sonora? That's the male booty and the male what?
Breast.
Male booty and boobies.
Yeah, boobies and
So y'all would wear that for Halloween?
This is ridiculous. Get people to go to the website and
That's
look
it.
around.
Yeah.
All right, thank you guys for joining us. We'll be back in a moment with Dr. Angela Jones.
Man, honey. You know what I'm saying? I already know that. That's what Kanye would have been saying. So, damn. Anyways, Azealia Banks went on to say, Elon Def got some head from Kanye off that ketamine. Woo. Kanye is on one of them Diddy tapes. Jay-Z was like, no homo. Trump was like, no homo. Travis was like, no. She didn't put Travis Scott. I think she should have. Drake was like, no thank you. Amber hit him with the strap-on, which I can totally see that. Kim thought she could, but vomited on his back and started crying. Chris yelled, cut! As in, like, cutting the tape, like, because they were filming. Wow, wow, wow. I didn't think I was going to be doing this video today. I thought it was going to be a peaceful day. I thought it was going to be a slow news day, but here we are talking about Azealia Banks, the house girl. Here we go.
Between Kanye and Kim Kardashian.
I guess allegedly Jeffree Star has been sleeping with Kanye West, and that's why they're getting a divorce. Goodbye.
Jeffree, however, did come out and deny multiple times.
But no, Jeffree Star is single, and I've never slept with Kanye.
Someone made rumors about me and Kanye, which
Correct.
is so stupid.
Untrue?
Yeah.
Completely untrue?
Very untrue. But I guess it made sense. I live in Wyoming. I live in Hidden Hills. Okay, we both live in the same area. It's the way it was mapped out, I guess.
Now Jeffree is changing his tune, and he tweeted this, okay, F it, the rumors were true.
All right, so listen, if you guys are into makeup and the newest makeup on the market, stay tuned because I'm gonna show you what I got here. So there's a brand called Glam, and it's coming for the girls, and Too Faced Cosmetic is back. Listen, if you guys are into kissing, this is not sponsored, although it should be. The Too Faced Cosmetic Kissing Jelly Gloss is amazing. They have different like scents and flavors. This one is bubblegum. I think this is so cute because when you do this, it's just really shiny. Look how shiny it is right there, boom. I love this, the amount of glitter it is for a lip gloss, I think is so cute. And then the newest, this just came out yesterday. This is the Too Faced Kissing Lip Tint. So it is basically a spin-off of what I just showed you. This one will tint the lips, and I have it on right now. Look at that. It smells so good, and I can't wait to try these on my tray when they come over. I'm like, oh my God, I feel like, oh, and they have grape, they got candy, they have bubblegum, and so many other different like flavors. All right, this brand Glam is coming for the girls. I was shook. So Glam is made overseas. They have a makeup line. People thought it was a joke. People thought it was cheap. No, no, no. Glam is coming with new product packaging. I have it all right here. Let me show you one of these. They told me not to talk about this because they're like, it's sold out. And I was like, no, will you send it to me? I'm gonna talk about it, girl. This is their newest latest invention. This is the cream blush. I'm gonna put some on my hand here. You guys can see it. It's really nice and pretty. It is very creamy. You can see it there. It's a nice cream blush. Well, then they came out with, is this it right here? The liquid blush. Oh, I gotta open this. I haven't even opened this one. Then there is, here's the difference, right? What is the difference between a cream and a liquid? If you're a man, if you want a full coverage beat, if you're a performer on stage, you wanna go with cream. It'll last longer, it'll stay longer. She's very that, so go with the cream. Now, if you're just a woman, depending how woman you are, you just need a little powder, a little powder, a little lip gloss. If you want a little extra coverage, you get a little, you know, liquid. But if you want that full thick beat, go with the cream. Now, what I always been known is you go with the cream first, then you put the liquid on top of that, and then you put the powder on top of that, and you're set. Ain't nothing moving. That is real Hollywood makeup. I can't get this open to save my life. Damn. Do they really have to like seal it this hard? That's crazy. Anyways, what else they send me? Oh, I'll get to that in a minute. They have new contour sticks. Well, not contour sticks, foundation sticks. And you know, I'm telling you, all brands that make, look how much product it is. This will literally last you years and years. It is amazing. I love, love, love a nice contour stick. The packaging of this looks so cool. It looks weird. It's like this frosted glass. They sent me over, Glam sent over their new setting spray. I need to put some on right now. Set the makeup. Packaging looks really cool. This wants to be everything. You can set it before, during, and after. And then here we go. Oh yes. I was trying to get it open, had it open the whole time. Look, these are their new liquid blushes, and this is in the shade Lilac, and this one's going viral because people are like crazy over the color. They like it a lot. So yeah, Glam, let me tell you, do not sleep on Glam. And then Glam, I'm shocked. They have Glam hair. They have all this hair product. Like they're doing makeup, they're doing skincare, they're doing hair. And what's different about it is the packaging and like the components of these things are so interesting that they're not doing, like this is an American brand, Too Faced. And look, boring. It's great product, great formula, but boring packaging. It's a little tube. And over here, Glam, they're giving you inventions, honey. You know, cushion. And then, do I have it here? Because if I do, I really want to show it to you guys. I mean, let me look for it. Because I've been wanting to show you guys this because I was really, really, really excited about it when I saw it. And I was like, oh, I can't wait to show them. Do I have it up here? Yeah, yes, I found it right here. Okay, so look at this. It looks like a little mushroom, right? A little indentation here. You can hold it. Look, you put this right here. Push it, you know, just push it. You have a little scooper. Then you open this part right here. And then you have your lip gloss. Or your lip moisturizer, and you just scoop it, do your whole thing. When you're done, pop it back in. Girl, the jelly lip balm, come on. This is just so weird looking, but it worked. That's what I'm talking about. This brand, Glam, don't sleep on it. They make some really good stuff. Anyways, let me let you go. Let me know what's in all that drama in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. This is Rich Lat, the hottest news on YouTube. Mwah.